Hi everyone, this is Cindy Scott and this is my portfolio that I created in a couple of classes ago. For this class and our online unit of instruction, I have created a separate page for it. Here it is. My online unit of instruction is on Virginia geography and it is designed for fourth graders. I have 5 learning outcomes there. Module week 1 talks about Virginia and the border states and the bordering bodies of water. There are lots of different reading resources here. I'm going to go through these very quickly because I know we're supposed to open each one, but I only have 15 minutes and it takes a little while to go through each one. So here are the different ones. This one takes a little while to open. It's pretty packed with different graphics, and it was created by a teacher here in Virginia. Every single time I open it, it takes a very long time to open. So I'm just going to pause a second, let you see it. Okay, it's got different pieces of information for the students. For Module Week 1, I have 3 YouTube resources to show you. And it does take a few minutes to see each one because of the ads that are playing. So you can see these. Here's the third one. For that. All right. Also in Module Week 1 is a assessment piece, an authentic assessment piece. The students have the task of creating a map of Virginia that shows the bordering states and the bodies of water that border Virginia. I've listed a few things that they can use to create their map. All the different parameters are here, and then I have listed there is the rubric for that. There is a discussion board forum for week 1. They have to upload a picture of their map, and then there are responses that they must complete and questions that they have to respond to in their discussion board. Here is the rubric for that discussion board, and we'll quickly move on to week number 2, which is on Virginia's coastal plain region. Here are the articles for the coastal plain region. Apparently this one wants to be a little slow. Whoops. Sorry about that. Let's go back. There it goes. Open quicker. The 4th article. And then here are the 3 videos for the coastal plain region of Virginia. There we go. And the authentic assessment piece for this week, the students have to create Google Slides, and they are to create 5 Google Slides. I have listed here what they need to put on each slide and have listed the parameters for this project, and then here is the rubric for that project. Moving on to Module Week 3, Virginia's Piedmont region. It's very similar to Week 2, except I have the different articles on the Piedmont region. And 2 YouTube videos on the Piedmont region. There it is. In this module, the students will again create 5 Google Slides. This time it will be on the Piedmont region. Again, I have listed out the parameters for each slide and what is necessary, and I have a rubric for that assignment. Moving on to Module Week 4, we move to the next region in Virginia, which is Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountain region. The learning outcomes are listed. There are so many resources for the Blue Ridge Mountain region. I had to really just cut it down. There were just way too many. So I'm just going to quickly roll through these so I don't run out of time on the video. And then we have 3 resources for the Blue Ridge Mountain region of Virginia. Here's a video made by a teacher in Virginia. And then, as in the previous weeks, the students will again create 5 Google Slides on the Blue Ridge Mountain region. Again, here are the parameters for those slides and the rubric that will be used to grade their work. The next week we move on to Virginia's Valley and Ridge region, and I have some articles for them to read on this region. And 2 videos for them to watch on this region. And as stated before, the authentic assessment piece is to create slides for this region. They will be researching the Valley and Ridge. They will be creating slides, and of course, I've listed the parameters and the rubric for that assignment. And then we move on to Virginia's last region, which is the Appalachian Plateau. They'll be studying that in Module Week 6. I have some articles for them to read on the Appalachian Plateau region. I have a couple of YouTube videos for them to watch. And they will also make Google Slides on the Appalachian Plateau region. Same parameters as before, and here's the rubric for that. There is a discussion board forum on this module week. I have listed out the questions that they have to answer in the discussion board, and they have to reply to 2 people, and I also have questions for that, and I have listed the rubric that will be used to grade that assignment. All right, in module week 7, the students are turning toward the agricultural products and the industries that are in Virginia in the different regions. I have listed out different articles for them to read on these industries and agricultural products. This is that same slow article that I showed you before. I think for time's sake, I'm not going to wait for it. I showed it to you before. There are videos. This one is on how electricity is made from coal in a coal power plant, since coal is one of the major products in the Appalachian Plateau region. And then in this video, talking about the Appalachian Plateau also. The authentic assessment piece for this week, the students will be grouped into groups of 5, and they will be making Google Slides on the industries and agricultural products that are in Virginia. Here is the rubric for that. And in the peer collaboration, I have given them first 3 questions that they must reply to, and then, or that they must respond to, and then 3 questions that they must reply to 2 of their classmates with. And there is a discussion board rubric for that. And then finally we come to week number 8, and in this one they're going to take everything that they have done. They're going to take their slides that they have created, choose one region that they think they would like to live in the most, and they're going to create a virtual presentation with those slides using Screencast-O-Matic. First of all, here are the reading materials. I have given them how-tos of how to use Screencast-O-Matic. This is that same slow article for their information. And then I have 2 YouTube videos on their tutorials on Screencast-O-Matic for them. Both of these are, and they are by different people, but I wanted them to be able to see that. And as I said, their authentic assessment piece is to create a virtual presentation. Here is the rubric for that. And then they have a discussion board where they have to respond. Well, first of all, they have to upload their presentation, and then they're going to respond to 2 of their classmates. And here is the rubric for that. And that is my online unit of instruction. Thank you so much for listening.